MultiGreen, building attainable, sustainable, and tech-enabled multifamily real estate through impact investing.
Welcome to the MultiGreen podcast. I'm your host, Randy Norton, and today I'll be focusing on why attainability matters. MultiGreen's initiative has everything to do with families and homes and a little bit to do about real estate. When there is disruption in society, it often stems from disruption in the home. So MultiGreen is trying to help stabilize that home. Right now, you may have two working parents in the home, which takes them away from the family. And you may also have multiple jobs per parent, leaving no time for parenting at home. This is all about getting home life right and getting all of our lives right, allowing the working class to benefit from the digital amenities and the lifestyle that society can now benefit from. As most Americans can attest, a recent study suggests that the average American spends 87% of their lifetime indoors, and this was prior to COVID-19. Affordable housing, by definition, includes subsidized housing, and this is a very limited supply. Typically, people assume affordable housing is the panacea for residential housing. While this helps, we are only building about 50,000 units per year in the United States, while losing about 125,000 units per year. That is a net loss of 75,000 affordable units per year. On the other hand, attainable housing comes somewhere between affordable housing and market rate housing, or even entry-level homes. And it is this demographic that we target at MultiGreen. So let's define attainability. According to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, attainability means achievable, capable of being done or carried out, and it's possible to get. Our residents earn somewhere between 80% and 120% of area median income. And attainable to this demographic means housing that is of high quality, but cheaper than luxury or Class A properties. If MultiGreen can position our properties as the best alternative to market rate housing in any given market, then MultiGreen will win the day. If MultiGreen can underwrite our rents to something between 5% and 10% less than our competition, then our residents have more money to spend in their own way. Discretionary income allows individuals to invest in their future, their education, and they will have more resources for personal growth. Ideally, the residents who are going to benefit from MultiGreen's housing are the firefighters, the police officers, the nurses, the data center technicians, the steel fabricators, the first responders. This workforce that is the underlying support system for any community. These individuals have families. They have great paying jobs and have very good credit. And many times you walk into these communities and you're going to see BMWs or other luxury cars, but that doesn't mean that they can afford a $500,000 home, which is sometimes the entry-level price for a home in most of the country. For example, in Clark County, Nevada, an entry-level FHA mortgage is defined by anything up to $550,000. That would mean your mortgage is going to be somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000 a month, depending on your credit and interest rate. In December 2018, Freddie Mac's chief economist, Sam Cater, spoke of the major challenge of U.S. housing supply, and I quote, "We estimate that over the next decade, the young adult cohort alone will add about 20 million households, and those households will need a place to live." Freddie Mac research continued to cite the current annual rate of construction, which is about 370,000 units below the level required based on long-term housing demand. Let me just say that again. Construction is about 370,000 units below each year the level required for our U.S. housing needs. And according to the most recent State of the Nation's Housing Report, which is provided each year by the Joint Center for Housing Studies of Harvard University, here is some stats. Home price to income ratios, which are a key measure of affordability, they indicate household incomes, whether they're in line with home values. So in 2018, the national median sales price for an existing home was more than 4 times the median household income. That is higher than the previous 3 decades, which was about 3.7 times. Although low interest rates might keep monthly costs relatively manageable, buyers of higher-priced homes must have substantial income to cover the down payment and the closing costs. For this attainability segment, we are excited to bring on some very special guests. First of all, we have Ron Terwilliger from the Habitat for Humanity. He is one of the foremost knowledgeable and experienced professionals in the world on affordable housing. His insights will be riveting and very inspiring. So then we're going to be speaking with a finance luminary, Ashby Monk, and how the revolution has really begun in the world of finance. He presents the idea of lower fees and longer-term horizons. And when intentional, patient capital is put to work, the markets become more efficient. The funding pension liabilities are reduced, and the quality of life for all can be improved. Wow, this is the power of finance. Enjoy these upcoming episodes on attainability.
Thank you for listening. Join us as we build 40,000 attainable, sustainable, and tech-enabled multifamily homes by 2030. And if you like the content you're hearing, hit the subscribe button. Follow us at Think MultiGreen and sign up to learn more at www.multi.green.